All right. So if I want to, let's say, like build something from here up that way, I would, and just watch me do this first, and then I want to see if you can maybe go through and do it, because your screens don't look the same as mine. Your blocks are put in different places. I'm going to grab this blue block, and I'm going to constrain it using mate. And I'm actually going to zoom. So if I were going to mate this one, so using the arrow right there and putting it on top of the yellow one here. So I hit apply, and what I want you to see first is this. So if I shake, what I mean by like when I shake the object around, does it fall apart? This one will. Like that's, see how it follows it up and down? Because it's made it to the top, but it doesn't follow it side to side. So I have to figure out how to fix that. And the way that I do that is I have to figure out what I need to flush. And I know just by looking at this that if I want this to be hanging off the edge like that, I can flush this edge right here with the face of this yellow one, and then I can turn it and flush this edge to this side. So let's see if that works. So if I go back, well, I'll keep it right there. If I go back to Constrain and switch to flush, so I'm going to flush this face to that one, apply, and then this one to the side, and so let's see how I did. So notice how it doesn't fall apart, and then I can do it with another block. So let's say I want the yellow right here, just kind of going along with the checkerboard theme. Again, so mating this one to the top of the blue, apply. Now you have to remember this, when you watch my computer, like when I mated it and it went like, it kind of sets itself up that way, it's not always going to set up the way that you want it to. And sometimes, or it's going to set up in a way that it almost looks like it's perfect. Like it might do this, and then students often stop when they see that. That doesn't mean that it's where it should be. It just happened to kind of like place itself where it looks okay. But if, again, if you move this around, it can still, it's still going to kind of run away from you. So it's not constrained the way that we want it to be. So we make sure that we flush it. So I'm going to flush this edge with the face of the blue one, apply, and then here, and here. So what I want you to try and do is see if you can create like a structure where it goes up like this, across, almost has like a roof, and then comes down. Okay? I want you to try and do that with yours, and then meanwhile, like I'll do it up here so that you can kind of see what I'm doing and what it should look like at the end. But I want to see if you can, you're building like this wall, it goes across and then down. So I'm going to put another one on the roof. So this is going to be yellow to blue. So I'm mating it there, apply. I'm going to flush it with the top and the side. So remember, in order to orbit the object, I'm using Shift and holding down the scroll button at the same time to see different sides. Now I need a blue block. I'm going to mate this one. And then I'm going to brush that with that edge. So if it helps to think about this, for each one of these blocks, I have to do 3 constraints. I have to do 1 mate and 2 flushes. See, this is a good one because it's like not even close to where I want it to be, but as soon as I start flushing this, it's going to move where I want it to be. So it's like the good old days when you used to play with blocks, only different, it's digital. So see if you can maybe come up with something like this. So see how this is kind of a structure now. And if you're feeling ambitious, you could always create the bottom, you could create sides, and you're creating a cube with nothing in the middle of it.